As you guys can see, big big mod installed. Today we are in for a very long but awesome install day. In this video I still need to get my rear bumper wrapped by Josh at Wrap Legends. He was able to get everything else but the rear done, so that needs to be completed. Also, I got the new Z1 side blade skirts, rocker. I don't know, they're not rockers, but I got the side skirts for 370Zs, and they're right next to me. As you can see, they're super long. I'll show a more detailed video in a bit, but I feel like these are the little bits and pieces that's gonna bring the car all together, especially with the 9 Lives Racing front lip. So, I mean, that's what we're getting into today. Hopefully it's a super chill install. It doesn't look that bad. They even provided all the hardware I might supposedly need. So I don't know, let's get into it. Ooh, and now we're gonna move my beauty upstairs. We already got Bella in the fit up there, so damn, looks so good. Can't say it's never uneventful. That was a pain in the ass. And see, now you guys can see how it looks in the sunlight, which is like, this isn't as bright as like when I took it to work and showed all the work homies, but the color pops a little bit more. Dang, thank you. Me manoi. So these are, thank you VQ Bella for helping me out with the display. But these are the Z1 side skirts. I feel like it's gonna bring out the aggression a little bit, especially on the regular like base and sport model rockers, because they just look so weak. Pretty stoked to get these on and add a little bit more so that way it can match the front. And I think I'm gonna leave the rear. I'm not gonna put like a diffuser or nothing. I feel like the back is thank you. Oh, and also some hatch struts, because I can't remember who it was, Jackson or Forsberg, one of them broke mine, so I think it was Chris, but like no shade. I just remember we were trying to install this thing and then get the strut off of the OEM one, and it just broke. So like I'm finally replacing that, so it's not a pain to open my hatch anymore. Oh, and then we'll leave that for her video. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with the low-hanging fruit. And this thing is a pain. It's so heavy. On the left side, I don't have anything at all that helps put up the hatch. So let's get started with putting this on. I only need one. I'm not gonna do the other one. The other one is just fine. And I can just keep the extra one as a spare. Clearly I need them. And yeah, let's just get started. It's no biggie. Simple. So ignore all this stuff, like literally have everything in here, like in case something went wrong, the car can be fixed on the spot. But hatch struts are on legit, which I mean, that's pretty good. That's on a carbon hatch with a not super heavy wing, but obviously it's more weight. So I didn't do the high pressure ones, I did the low pressure. Hopefully it doesn't crack the carbon fibre. Yeah, good amount of pressure. Cool. Great. Let's move on. I'm gonna go ahead and help out Bella with taking out her passenger side. I don't know if she updated you or not, but with the brackets that we just bought, you have to, I need them to be cracked loose, and we're gonna flip the brackets because the way that they are set up, it's more for like someone that's tall, that's me, because the person that we got it off is also over 6 foot. Yeah, that's what she's doing. In the meanwhile, I don't know if it's gonna annoy her or not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the passenger side. I know she doesn't like having too much help because the internet goes crazy. If she gets any type of help, people are like, oh, you're not a real car girl, you don't work on your stuff. So yeah, we all need help sometimes. Even I got a ton of help from Jackson and Aaron. So yeah, just trying to help. Oh, don't forget your Tylenol, because this is a pain in the ass, giving me headaches. Hey, currently failing at helping you right here. What do you, I'm just trying to help. Oh, let me get that key right there. Let's pop a zip tie. All right, so car looks a lot cleaner now. Doesn't look so busted. Like I kept telling her was that you can't have a messed up shift boot and torn up seats because, oh yeah, look, they're right here. I already threw out the other one like a long time ago, but these things were jacked up. But now, all right, I'm gonna get back to my car. I wanna get this thing up in the air, and yeah, this should be a lot easier because these already have like pre-existing holes. So in theory, should be a super fast install, but only one way to find out. So I legitimately thought I was crazy, but unfortunately it looks like Z1 sent me 2 passenger sides. So I'm gonna go ahead and still install one, but I mean, you know, we're already here, might as well, but holy hell, that's frustrating, but it's okay, mistakes happen, right? It's okay. Why is everybody doing my stuff like so like, yeah, like halfway, you know what I mean? Like, damn, dog, y'all be tripping. All right, here comes an email or a phone call. Just delaying the process. I'll still install the passenger side and then I'll wait for them to send me the driver's side. I don't know how long it's gonna take. California is not close to Georgia, so. Okay, cool. Looks sick when you get the right side. I still have to drill it in and stuff, but at least it's on. It's not bad. Gives it like a little bit more aggression that it needs because the base and sport model side skirts, I like the Nismo ones a lot, but helps, just helps. Back to the same old, same old. I'm gonna go ahead and get that battery charged up. My brilliant girlfriend helped me out with putting the shifter in the correct way because if you guys didn't see, when I got stranded, the bolt backed out and it like fell, found it, but it asked her to like go grab another one from Ace Hardware and installed it. And then when I asked her like, hey, can you push the shifter down? She put it like backwards. So like I've been driving like that the whole time and it's a pain because anybody that knows like about the lockout, like getting into fifth, you can yeet it. So that's fixed. We'll film this later because I got to hit up Z1 to get a replacement, and then Josh has to come pick up the rear bumper. But you know what? Overall, not a fail. Got the struts on. The lip itself, you guys saw the montage. In my opinion, it looks pretty damn good. Not bad at all. Not like the fit, you know what I'm saying? The race car be looking fire. We'll continue this on when we actually have something else to talk about. Thankfully, Joshua Rap Legends is gonna come through and pick up the the rear bumper. So finally this thing will be finished up and I can take some proper beauties that I've wanted to do. So now we're taking off I'm gonna go ahead and just take off the rear bumper. I was gonna wait for him to be here so that way we can have like a little back and forth and, you know, just chop it up and stuff, but it's late and I'm sure he's tired. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take it off. I am on the way to Rap Legends, driving to LA, and it's going to take me an hour and 20 minutes. Yay, that's so sick. I am so excited to drive so far, even though it's only like 30 miles, but here we are. I have to pick up my rear bumper because I agree with Josh. He didn't feel comfortable with transporting it in his Tesla because we kind of squeezed it in there. So if we do that with it being wrapped and on the way back, it's gonna get destroyed. So here I am, like, I'm an hour and 20 right now. This was actually an hour and 45 minutes. So progress. Progress is progress. Oh, heck yeah, bud. We got our stuff. We're going home now, but you guys can't really see it, but the bumper's right there. Later, bro. I'll see you tomorrow, bro. Right. I mean, well, I'll see you soon. But yeah, now time to head back home because, you know, LA traffic ain't no joke, bro. So it's probably another hour-and-a-half drive just to get home, which is gonna be annoying, but it is what it is. Is that a fire in the street? Oh my God, that is a fire in the street. This is the most LA. This is what I say to people at my job. I'm like, I don't hate LA. Like, I actually think LA has a lot of cool stuff to offer, but it's the things that happen in LA that makes it weird. Like, I don't know if you could see, but there is legit a fire in the middle of the street. A cone. There is a cone on fire. I've LA'd enough today. Okay, so I'll spare you guys from doing yet another montage. Next day, I wanted to wait till there was some sun, and also to just go ahead and put the bumper on so there's no BS, and look at it. This thing is on, baby. It looks good. So finally, the car is like absolutely complete, like wrap-wise. Now, the only thing left to do, I need to put on the fourth breaker light, rain light, whatever it's called, but yeah, I'm not gonna leave a gaping hole. So I went with the smoke blacked out version because, you know, matches the rest of the car, except the third brake light. I need to black that out. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this on, and it's pretty sick. They make it very, very easy to install and tell you like which wires do what. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. Psych, I lied. I can't find a 3M tape. So let's go find a spot and take like a couple of, you know, some beauties. Why not? We gotta show, we gotta flex this thing. I haven't, been able to flex the full Z in a hot minute, so here we go. That finally this car is fully wrapped the color that I want. I keep forgetting the name of it. What is it? Some type of purple, right? But from Evolve, and it's an awesome wrap. Thank you, Josh at Wrap Legends, for taking care of it. I mean, I couldn't be happier. The car is finally like one color. There's still like exposed carbon. I'm gonna keep it that way. But if you guys haven't already, we're trying to hit 10,000 as soon as possible, hopefully by the end of the year. So hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video because it's not over. There's a lot of crap to fix.